No funky intro this time, just welcome to Diddy's Conquest. Huh. Well, now that I finally beat this game, I can finally stream this game. Of course, we need to see that we are alive. First things first, I need to zoom out just a little bit. Oh, Gotcha Club the Cutie, Vero, and Maximum View. Okay, first things first, I need to do this thing. I mean, I don't think I'm doing it correctly, but yeah. Oh, I did do it correctly. Yeah, what you just saw here, I got all of the boss tokens.
Okay, what does this scurvy parrot have to say?
I kidnapped that lumbering fool, Donkey Kong, and he will never see you again.
I have a bad feeling that Captain K. Rool's behind this.
Yeah, man, let's beat him.
Yeah, I'll say. Oh!
I've finally gotten used to the controls in this game. I mean, I kind of had to when I beat this game. Yeah, here we go again. Ramby jump scare. That's not how you Ramby jump scare. He's afraid of a damn mouse. Yeah, where have I seen a pirate ship starting level before? Probably a specific world rather than a country. On PlayStation rather than Nintendo. This is a no Ramby zone. We don't allow Ramby is a species. Now I have enough to say.
They should rename the album to Diddy Jams.
Ah, hello, Starfy Kid. This rope climbing mechanic may seem familiar to you, Starfy Kid. Yes, gotcha, Club Cutie. That was what I was referring to. Yeah, Pac-Man World also had a pirate level. It also had a carnival level, but that's not until later in Diddy's Conquest. Although most of Diddy's carnival level takes place in a beehive. Yeah. Who cares about the fun atmosphere of a carnival? We need more bees, damn it. Yeah, that's something Pac-Man World definitely does better than Diddy's Conquest. Who knows, Maximum Hugh? Maybe they might.
Why do we keep destroying the same guy? I don't know. Maybe Ram was too lazy to make other
enemies in this title card. Either that or hardware limitations, Diddy.
Oh! Forget I said that last one.
Damn, I wanted to get that DK coin, but I forgot. Anyways. I'm gonna tell some specific folks that I am live. There we go. Okay. Now, Gangplank Galley. Not Gangplank Galleon, Gangplank Galley.
Yeah, there's a difference,
you know. Had to be the last one, didn't it? Wait, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, that I need to do the Dixie. Oh. I see how it is. Oh, I can just do that. Yeah, Pac-Man won't go near a beehive, but Blinky did, Blinky did the hide from him. Don't ever go into a beehive. More specific. Wait, no, I need to do this in Blinky's voice.
Don't ever go into the beehive. Voice mistake in my afterlife.
Even though it's implied that the ghosts are sentient beings in the actual Pac-Man games and the cartoon. Yeah, I think it's only really ghostly adventures where they're actually portrayed as like literal ghosts. I mean, actually, you know what? Actually, no. I think the Pac-Man World games also have the ghosts being like actual ghosts because Ghost Island is essentially a graveyard. Ah, hello, Vivian. I don't know. I prefer Donkey Kong Country 1, but I definitely see why others prefer Donkey Kong Country 2. I'm invincible and you can't touch me. You can go to...
Damn, now that wasn't so hard. Easy for you to say.
I want to say Cooler and Whopper duckweed, but I know you're going to mention someone who took over my channel last April. Okay, now to finally save. Oh, your latest arc. I thought you were just gonna stick with Pal's Bacon. I don't know if I'm really that fond of the underwater pirate levels in DKC 2. Now, in general, I think maybe World 1 has the weakest levels in DKC 2, but honestly, I think the yeah, but in general, I think the weakest one is like the lava world, which I think is after the pirate world. It's not until the swamp world where the game gets really, really good, and it only gets better from there. Oh, I was probably gonna have Unguard, but I'm not very skilled at this game. You think a monkey? Monkey! I thought they were Kongs. Well, according to Nintendo, they are, Gino, because Nintendo revealed that Kongs are different from normal apes and monkeys. Ah. A DK coin! I knew I would get that! Monkey is a typical insult for them. Monkey! Look, somebody had to say it. Anyways, here's Swanky Kong, but I didn't bother with him. Oh look, it's the snake. No, he does not share the same voice as a specific snake. A specific crocodile does, but not this snake. I do celebrate Easter, but uh, but I didn't do any Easter egg hunting this year. Honestly, Vivian, I'm more excited for the new Donkey Kong game than I am for Mario Kart World. Oh yeah, funny you mentioned that, Gotcha Club Cutie. In the episode The Abominable Pac-Man, Blinky tries hiding in a hole only for a snake to wrap around him. Hello, Robin from Fire Emblem. Yeah, at least Donkey Kong Bonanza didn't have a direct that was just repeating itself. It's just repeating whatever the hell was already present in the prior trailer.
He will be remembered as a hero.
Yeah, but we gotta keep going forward.
Okay, I think I need Dixie for this one. Ah! God damn it.
Ugh.
Or maybe Diddy. The biggest mistake is putting a dead fish instead of Roy, but then I'd just be the Mario Kart direct all over again if I said that again. But yeah, you know, only time will tell. Anyways, now it's boss time.
Yikes! I never thought a bird would look this terrifying! And I've seen squats when he's angry! Really? What's he like?
You don't wanna know.
This is funny. Just pirate bird. That's the threat.
Hey, let me up there!
Not without Diddy, you can't. Ah. That was easy. Crocodile Cauldron. I think this is the lava world. Kill the own bosses with his own eggs. That's extreme. I feel like that's something Yoshi would do. This is the part where y'all are making bad egg puns. You guys really are a bunch of bad eggs. Pun entirely intended. Yeah, so... Wait, kind of ironic for you to say get out, Roy, because considering you just did an egg pun beforehand.
Hey, I was supposed to be out here, not the chat.
Well, like Frankie Kong always says, you can be anywhere.
Anyway.
Hi, see, you're also making your own Pac-Man episode. Gotcha Club Cutie. I say this because I'm making my own episode. Although this one was like a couple of years in the making, and I only made like the opening bit so far. Anyways, here we have Chili from It Is Tough to Be a Bug. Or Squitter, as he's actually called in this game. Hey, no! What are you doing? It's just a bee.
A deadly bee.
Oh yeah, maybe that's why Brody Fox screams whenever he sees the bees in Donkey Kong. I mean, I feel like you guys are going to make a bunch of egg puns on my birthday because, yeah. Honestly, I don't think actually, actually, Brisk, Donkey Kong Country 2 has been remade on the Game Boy Advance. I feel like Bluster Kong is just the lame dollar store equivalent to Slinky Kong. Okay, I think this is your turn, Dixie. There.
Cafe Tom and Jerry, we have PS4.
I don't know, Maximum Fugue. The people who sing like that, I heard a cat say that the people who sing like that should be drugged out into the street and shot. Hey, Donkey Kong cartoon fans, that was Captain Scurvy. I think so. And Cutlass in this game is not a blatant K. Rool reskin. Huh. Well, I'm more familiar with Donkey Kong Country 2 than Land 2. Then again, this is I'm the guy who beat Donkey Kong Land 1, and yeah. It definitely I'd probably say that it hasn't aged the best because of its rather lackluster controls and that unspeakable cloud level with the arrow platform. KG. Kang. Forget it. Okay. Yeah, Mario's. I don't make games. I make pizzas too. Yeah. Donkey Kong Land is underrated. Unknown creator. Yeah. DK64 should be on NSO. The only games I know that have arrow platforms. Yeah, Mario 3. The arrow platforms in that game. Those actually. That's actually. Those were actually fine. Granted, I had my gripes with them back then, but I've since gotten better at the game. Donkey Kong Land, it just the game already had some pretty lackluster controls. Sea otter spit. They gave Claptrap the K. Rool groan. Why? He's supposed to be a small guy. Do all Kremlings just sound the same now? There. Man, the lag. He's spitting underwater. How's that even possible? Come on, stop on him again. Okay, Starfield, I think we should ask Connor about that. How's a sea otter spitting underwater? Hey, which one is the real K. Rool? They've gotten 19 lives already. Yeah. Yeah, I thought of that, Duckweed. Whenever the beetle enemy is walking, I think of Squidward. You beat the beetle, I think of Squidward walking. Okay, now we save because it's required. Everyone relates to Squidward. Because I once saw a meme where there was a kid watching SpongeBob and they were thinking, why is Squidward so grumpy? And then the same kid 20 years later is watching the same episode and she thinks to herself, why is SpongeBob so happy? Yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much why SpongeBob and Squidward are a great duo. I wouldn't jinx that, Roy.
What did jinx what?
What you said in the chat. Anyways, Rambi moment. I like the Rambi jump sound in this game. Well, the real question is, when Vivian when Vivian falls, does she land on her feet? Because that's the real cat comparison. Oh, no more funny Rambi jump sound. Wow, what are all those kings? I apologize for that. I remember getting stuck on this level when I first played it. Maybe that's why it took me a while to beat this game.
It's no time for juggling, Diddy.
Oh, sorry. Oh, got the DK coin. That's cool. Yeah, you should listen to Dixie. This is no time for juggling. Today I found an unofficial Mario book that actually mentions the Super Mario World cartoon when they talked about Super Mario World the game. My least favorite Nicktoon, honestly, of the ones that I've watched, I didn't really like Cat Scratch. Yeah. I never actually watched Preschool Days or Breadwinners. I watched Sanjay and Craig back then, but I didn't really hate it. Same with Fanboy and Chum Chum. Pig Go Banana Cricket was like a one-time experience for me, and it left no impression on me. Huh, I thought your least favorite would be Loud House, Duckweed.
Please do not compare me to that.
Yeah, Diddy's right, chat. Yeah, at least Starfy could actually watch Sanjay and Craig for himself. I think Loud House is just it is a show that's really just there, but it gets a lot of flack because of its pretty obnoxious fan base.
And my opinion is sometimes correct.
What a freaking idiot. Yeah. Oh, entertainment. What do you expect? He's the guy who judged the Pac-Man cartoon on a low-quality recording of the opening. But that's the extent that this entire chat should go on him. Because, believe me, I hate talking about him. Unless it's that Monkey Jones video where he's talking about that dumbass children's book. Planet Sheen. Fun fact: that show has the same composer as The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3, Michael Tavera. Oh yeah, and then there's Saber Spark. He became a punching bag recently because of some, I don't know, I forgot what reason, but to me I see him as a punching bag because he slandered my boy Michael Tavera, just assuming he only makes bad music. I know the Ugly Martians theme song, albeit I first heard about this show because Naturad mentioned it once in his Pac-Man World 3 video. Yeah, I think it's best that I don't know Starfy Kid. But yeah, whatever it is, he deserves the hate for slandering Michael Tavera. Yeah, I think this is the hardest boss in the game. That's another Pac-Man World comparison. The hardest boss is the second one. I mean, personally, this is my least favorite boss in the game. The next one, the next one, I actually compared to Roy Koopa. While he admittedly has a better fight pattern than Roy, his character design is far, far worse. And I mean, it's not a bad character design, but it's just far less memorable and more bland than Roy's is. So just imagine the swamp boss in this game. Imagine Roy with the attack pattern of the swamp boss in this game. She freaking died! Now's not the time. I wonder what K. Rool is up to during this playthrough. And not the text only one, I'm talking the actual K. Rool. Can you tell I do not like this boss? Well, Dixie freaking died again.
Now!
I already have bananas in the kitchen. Okay, now we're on to five below Roy's territory. While the real one is being a freaking glutton.
Hey, I was hungry.
Oh wait, since Here is a fun fact. Did you know that in the Donkey Kong Country cartoon, Diddy Kong is voiced by Andrew Sebastian, who also voices Puckman, who was changed because the game was too hard for Americans. And not only that, it was meant to be the series finale, but Nick's renewed it for a 4th season.
Why Yoshi use best material like shindig? Because you love me.
And then Mario and the gang leave the auditorium that Koopa set up. Yeah, the quote-unquote lost episode of Mario World that I came up with like a couple of months ago was just an unremarkable clip show dedicated to King Koopa. Until Yoshi swore. But yeah, everyone treats the Andrew Sebastian Diddy Kong Yoshi thing as like it's new information, even though I've heard the same damn fact like a trillion times. It's the Doki Doki Panic of the Mario cartoons, or the Pac-Man was Puckman of the Mario cartoons, or the SpongeBob movie was the finale of the Mario cartoons. Someday I need to do a video of voicing the Mario characters in the chats. Now I'm curious, if Roy's in the chat, then where are the rest of his siblings? Then again, I said Roy would probably jinx it for saying that his siblings weren't in the chat.
You better not.
Okay. You know what? Let's see. Oh yes. K-Rool is probably stealing your banana, Soshi. Hey, I helped you take back your castle.
Hey, that was only a temporary team-up, puppet.
Potato.
No, therefore I win this argument.
Oh, Bowser, I didn't know you cared.
What? No, I don't.
Oh, you're such a big crybaby. Well, we did catch you crying that one time.
What? I wasn't.
Bowser went from embarrassing his kids to embarrassing himself. Okay, now I need to actually focus. I'm not talking the nice place you got here kind. That guy kind of looked like Crunch. Also, I might mention this in one of the DKR streams, but in Diddy Kong Pilot, Crunch has like a southern accent. Let me guess, Starfy Kid. The difference is that Pac-Man no longer has the candy cane arms. Okay, let's see what it is. Ah! Yeah, I was right. Pac-Man no longer has the candy cane arms. Okay, okay, gotcha, Club Cutie. I'm gonna voice your scene in the best I can.
Go up, Inky.
And then Inky overshoots it. And then, Pinky gets up and, Pinky gets up in pain.
I think you overshot it.
Yeah, in case you couldn't tell, my Blinky voice is based off of the first episode. As it should be, because that's the better Blinky voice in my opinion. And then again, it's because I had to watch the episode religiously because of the collab. I cannot go a single day without thinking about a quote, at least one quote from that episode. That's how much PMR has tainted my life. I thought you cares about me, Vivian.
No, I don't.
Pac-Man's a new model from Tekken 7. Cool. Here comes the Cottontail. That is really hideous. Okay, so Tom Kenny and Jill Talley are both in this. They voice SpongeBob and Karen. Miranda Cosgrove of Megan fame from Drake and Josh. Then there's Patrick Fraley, the stand-in voice for Buzz Lightyear. Ugh. Hello, writer of Wendy Koopa. Yeah, there are worse things to be obsessed with, Maximum Hugh. Oh. Uh-oh, I think this is going to be the Glimmer's... Is this Glimmer's Galleon?
Oh no, this is going to be that Squawks level again! Ah, hey, I heard that!
Yeah, I do not like the Squawks level from Donkey Kong Country 1. It is terrible. Mostly because... Because just like... And this level's no exception, because just like the Squawks level, every time you turn, the screen flashes. really bad for any I feel really bad for any epileptic viewers in this chat. Watch this stream at your own risk. Yeah, thankfully, Starfy Kid, the obnoxious flash effect is gone from the Virtual Console versions. Yes, it's completely gone from the Virtual Console version, so you can play Diddy's Conquest all you want without having to risk your eyes getting that. Yeah, the Virtual Console and Switch Online versions are the exact same. The version I have is the Player's Choice version, which is the newest real hardware version. Yeah, the only redeeming thing about Glimmer and Squawks is that they are not Pac-Man super fast. In that game, entire levels were basically entire levels were seizure-inducing, right? I mean, I know it was fixed in later versions, but the fact that they were even the fact that there's seizure-inducing maze levels in a Pac-Man game, that's almost as bad as Dead Ends. Actually, it's worse than Dead Ends in the Pac-Man maze game because at least Dead Ends aren't an actual eyesore. Yeah, everyone forgot about Pac-Man super fast. Even I did until yeah. Okay, now to save. Crockhead Clamber. Autocorrect got the worst of you, Roy.
Shut up already!
Why is it that you keep jumping from the chat to the screen, Roy?
I don't know.
Maybe he wants to be everywhere. Well, I mean, he's everywhere in my thought process the past week or so. Ah, hello, Marcus. Anyways, this is Cutlass. He is not a K. Rool clone. Yeah, I wish I could pronounce your actual name, Gino.
What? I made the same mistake twice. I'm an idiot.
Maybe if I play as Dixie, I'll be less of an idiot. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Gwen. I am never learning. Except unlike Nintendo fans who are going to buy the Switch 2 anyways, despite yelling about the price. I'm actually committing to my word when I say I'm not buying Mario Kart World unless Roy is in it. I was meant to have Squitter, huh? Oh. Oh, this is where Squitter was supposed to die. Wait, no! I didn't mean to... Yeah, I'm not blaming Mario for this. I'm blaming Bowser. Because his response was,
Hey, you can always get a Switch 1.
Croc. Legend of the Gobos. That's a game I should probably stream someday, even though I haven't beat it. I mean, Croc is adorable. I'm not talking the remastered version, because I don't actually have that. I have the original on PlayStation 1. Then again, what do you expect, Gino? This is the same guy who disowned all his kids just because he found one that vaguely resembled him. I mean, you probably should sell sticker stars, but for the At Games console, you should hit it with a hammer or stuff if you could. Okay. The funny snake level. Yeah, but the problem is, Starfy Kid, someone else would be tortured with the with the Genesis At Games crap. So you should probably just burn it. Anyways. Yeah, this is one of my favorite songs in the game. I'm just gonna say, the Donkey Kong Country sequels have inferior bonus themes to the original. But what do I know? I'm the guy who prefers DKC1 over the rest of the trilogy. And even then, I prefer Super Mario World over Donkey Kong Country. Despite both being great games.
I know cheating, but it works to expand.
Ah, hello, Donkey Kong. Great to see that you're here because you've been Kong-napped in this game. Either version of Mario World is perfectly fine. I personally prefer, nowadays I prefer playing the original SNES version because you don't have to collect all of the Dragon Coins. Yeah, I already gave my opinion of the new Donkey Kong design in my Mario Paint stream. Slime climb. Time to climb the slime. Oh, see, that title kind of sounds like a fetish. Oh. Yeah, Duckweed was talking about that earlier, Starfican. Because the beetle stomp sounds like Squidward walking. Well, I'm not very good at collecting banana coins. So I guess it is just I guess that whole that thing about Bowser was just a rumor. Not the whole just buy Switch 1 thing, but the other thing. I swear, with that much space, there might as well be. Oh wait, that's not a bonus barrel. Even though I got all the coins already. Oh, there's no way to kill him? That's lame. I'm still invincible and you can't touch me, you can go to hell. You can suck my balls, you can suck my balls. Except actually singing the tune of the Invincibility song. And also sung by Peter Griffin of Family Guy fame. Anyways, no! I may have mentioned this yesterday, but I want another Pac-Man cell. But here's an update. According to eBay, it's going to be arriving on my birthday. I'm invincible and you can't touch me. You can go to hell. Yeah, I was actually considering either getting a new arcade one of Pac-Man or the Switch 2 for my birthday. But once again, no Roy, no service. That's my philosophy when it comes to the Switch 2. And I do not feel sorry. Yeah, it does sound like the perfect gift, Gino. Well, that's not good. Yeah. I am thinking of getting this. I am thinking of getting the Switch 2 itself, just not Mario Kart World if it doesn't have Roy. Yeah, which is why I'm more hyped for Donkey Kong Bonanza than Mario Kart World. Which I know it's sacrilegious for me to say because I love Mario Kart, but at this point I just can't stand the Mario Kart community. But I'm not going to be talking about that because we're at the checkpoint. Okay, now time for me to put in my checkpoint. enough of that. I wrote my checkpoint. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna be getting the Switch 2 camera, both because I don't really like showing my face, and because it'll just add more fuel to the price fire. That, and if I wanted a Mario Kart game with camera features, I'd just play the goated Mario Kart arcade games.
What is Mama Pig saying about Switch Cheese Cup?
It's the Switch 2, Lemmy.
The what?
Switch 2.
I've heard of any Switch, but not Switch 2.
I can't come up with a consistent voice for Lemmy. Or any Koopaling that isn't Roy. Or Ludwig. Ah, that's not good. But that is. I know people hate this level, but honestly, I think it's really nice. Granted, the music is carrying it, but I digress. Squidward walking. Imagine the Waterland theme in the Bramble Blast sound font. That would be heaven in my ears. Because my personal internet checkpoint music is Waterland from Mario 3. Which I think is why Fan of Yoshi made that Waterland MIDI. Yeah, I'm camera shy as well, Vivian. That's why I'm not gonna buy the camera. And I prefer the camera in Mario Kart Arcade anyways. like I'm going the right way, but at the same time I feel like I'm not. Oh, this is the right way. There we go. Yeah, my sentiment is exactly Robin. $450 is a good price for the Switch 2, but the game prices, yeah, it's oh. This is Cudgel is the character I was referring to when I said has a slightly better attack pattern than Roy, but an infinitely more forgettable design. Basically, if the character was Roy, then yeah, the boss would be a lot better. And I'm being completely honest. Yeah, he has the same stomp ability as Roy. Yeah, everyone kept saying, the Switch 2 is not like the Wii U! And then it ends up being like the Wii U.
So why are you comparing this junk to me?
I don't know, because you both stomp around.
Try to think of an argument, but I can't think of one.
Hey, the good news is, you're still standing, Roy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would absolutely sell less than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Imagine if I have a feeling that the Switch 1 compatibility is only like a last resort. Because hey, if the Switch 2's launch is a dumpster fire, then we can still support the Switch 1. I think that's Nintendo's mentality here. This level. A level I play to grind for lives. Kind of. Yeah. Yeah, it is just like the DS, except the DS was actually a runaway success. And it had pack and roll. While the Switch 2 has is Shadow Labyrinth. Hello, Yoshi Lover 1800. Nintendo Switch has games. Remember when that was a meme? Oh yeah, the Switch 1 also has Shadow Labyrinth, but at least it has actual Pac-Man titles. I did see some really charming fan art of what it would be like if it was either Ghostly Adventures or Hanna-Barbera Pac-Man, but either one of them were in the world of Shadow Labyrinth or Secret Level Pac-Man. Anyways, porcupines. I think I get Squitter in this level. Ah, that's right, I do. I'm sure later down the line I'll actually give Shadow Labyrinth a chance, but that's really later down the line. And even then, I'm just going to use the DLC that gives it the Pac-Man sound effects. Some are going to say that's a pre-order bonus, but so was the Silver Pac-Mom statue and Chrome Noir Pac-Man from Repack. So it's going to be a regular DLC later down the line. What are porcupines doing in a beehive? I have no damn clue. What are monkeys doing in a beehive? Or I'm sorry, Tom's doing in a beehive. I still need to get used to that. Yeah, thank you, Rare. The spider is probably one of the better animals in this game, in my opinion. Or I mean, Chili from It's Tough to Be a Bug. Wait. Speaking of spiders, I got something to tell you guys. I have something to tell you. Spider. Yeah. Spider. That's it. That's the punchline. Whenever there's a spider, I just like whispering spider. Probably just to annoy you guys. Hell, that's what I do whenever there's a spider in a game Starfleet Kid is playing, because I know for damn sure he hates spiders. To me, spiders are just a minor nuisance. Well, here in the part of Dinosaur Land that I live in, I hear in the real world, Australia, spiders are actually deadly. So I'm definitely not going to be visiting there anytime soon. In terms of spiders, anyways. Yeah. Yeah, the one in DKC 2 is actually pretty cool. The spiders in Australia running shops with how freaking big they are. Alright, I actually got Squitter in this part of the level.
Look, Vivian, a spider!
I haven't come up with a voice for Vivian yet. But then again, it's because I haven't played Thousand Year Door yet. I mean, enough of it to actually get to the part where Vivian appears. Why does one of Vivian's sisters sound like me? I don't know, Banjo. Then again, I've heard rumors. People have been spreading rumors that the Brothers Bear in Donkey Kong Country 3 are actually related to me. I don't know who started that rumor. Me neither, Banjo. Yeah, Squidward's got some really sick kicks, Starfy Kid. Plus, how could you go wrong with a face like that? No more bees. Wasps are freaking worthless because at least bees make honey and star in a movie about suing the human race for the honey. Why don't you sue him in court? Because then that would be very boring to watch. Alright, I get it. B-movie was boring. Okay, Matt skid aside, I actually kind of like B-movie. Both because of the memes and because, I don't know, Barry's just a fun character. But really, it's mostly because of the memes. In fact, I remember Netflix added the B-movie, like, the moment it became a meme. Wait, the B-movie is free on YouTube?! There we go. You like jazz? Those shoes are so 90s. But hey, this was made in the 90s, so it fits. I said this recently in one of my Instagram stories, one that showed my current SNES collection Mario-wise, and I said, and I quote, that the SNES era was probably the best era for Mario, because they were always trying something new, and more often than not, it ended up being they ended up being hits rather than misses. According to all known laws of aviation, there's no way that a zinger should be able to fly. Fun fact, the voice of I believe the voice of that narrator is Jim Cummings, who voices Cat from Cat Dog. And speaking of Cat Dog, let me turn on the lights for a second. I own a cell from Cat Dog. It's the episode where Cat tries collecting a bunch of the Meme Bob action figures that Dog is into because he thinks that they would actually be worth something. But little does he know, right when he catches them in, they have become completely worthless. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh is also voiced by Jim Cummings. Same with Pete from Mickey Mouse. Yeah. Why, thank you, Gino. And I showed in my last stream a Pac-Man cell that I own, as well as a Super Mario World cell. The only other cells that I own are from SpongeBob SquarePants. This is the closest we have to a minecart level. I love the minecart levels in Donkey Kong Countries. Or at least the roller coaster levels in Donkey Kong Country 2. One of them is even a race. Just win the race! Just win the race! Just win the race! I had to. Okay, bonus time. Yeah, the rocket barrels from DKC are fine. I prefer the minecart levels, but oh well. Okay, you know what? I'm going for that. I'm going for that bonus barrel. Anyways, since I already mentioned it, I might as well show the SpongeBob cells that I own. This first one was actually the first cell that I ever owned. This is one from the episode Karate Choppers. It's the scene where SpongeBob tries karate chopping Sandy through the phone, but as you can see, it backfired. Okay, that was the first SpongeBob cell. This next one is actually my personal favorite in my entire collection. The very first time SpongeBob caught a jellyfish in the show, from the episode Jellyfish Jam. This one was actually in Nickelodeon Studios itself because it has the Nick logo on it. That and the certificate of authenticity was from Nick themselves. So yeah, in short, Jellyfish Jam is a great episode because I own a cell from it. There we go. I got back up. If you want to see my Pac-Man and Mario cells, just look at the end of the Pac-Man World stream.
Oh man, did I witness someone in love or what?
Pardon? Yeah. Rest in peace, Steven Hillenburg. According to the current showrunner, Vincent Waller, the final episode that he saw completion of was the episode Pineapple RV. And while he didn't see completion of Camp Coral, he was at least aware of it. whether Camp Coral is good or not, I'll leave that for you guys to decide. Same applies to the Patrick Show, though that at least got a better following. I'm stupid. Come on. There. Yeah. I hate those kinds of people, Starfy Kid. But yeah, cell collecting is one of my favorite hobbies. But you want to know the saddest thing about cell collecting? Disney, in terms of the deep cells. Because Andy Hayward brought his cartoons back from Disney, Disney had the bright idea of shredding nearly all of the deep cells. Which is why Super Mario Bros. Super Shell cells are really rare to come by. So yeah, if there's any reason to hate Disney, aside from the fact they greenlit a movie where Bruce Willis screams a lot, it's that reason alone. So Disney is partially responsible for the fact I can't find Bully Koopa anywhere. Ah, damn it! I wanted to get that. That was a Donkey Kong coin. Yeah, the Exo Paradigm Gamer intro. Yeah, Starfy Kid. One of his favorite games of all time is Donkey Kong Country 2. You know what, Starfy Kid? This could actually make for a fun stream, but unfortunately my Joy-Cons aren't doing too well at the moment because their sticks fell off, and I do intend on getting Demish to fix them. That was a close one. Ow. For some reason, I keep finding, For some reason, I keep finding a bunch of backgrounds that have the Cutie Pie Europe paintings, and whenever there's a cell listing, I always make a joke about the main characters gagging about the fact that they had to see a Cutie Pie painting. Wait. This is my personal favorite of them. This is a cell from Mama Luigi of Luigi carrying baby Yoshi after asking if he's hungry. The cell did not have Yoshi's head, And let me read the. Let me see if I can read the original caption that I put for it. Okay. Okay. Here's the source.
Yeesh, that painting was so ugly, it made Yoshi's head explode!
Here it is. Let me. I'll restate it again, but this time with the actual image.
Yeesh, that painting was so ugly, it made Yoshi's head explode!
Yeah. And then there's Mario from A Little Learning. He was all like,
As Europe's new art critic, these paintings reek of cootie pie.
and then there's King Koopa from A Little Learning, who is looking at a cootie pie painting and saying, and he's all like,
I'm stuck. Why's Bully calling this painting an eyesore?
but yeah. If the cootie pie cells are what Disney shredded, then nothing of value would be lost. But if it's Bully that we're losing, then yeah, Disney sucks. Oh, I'm supposed to actually jump there. Yeah, the internet checkpoint music again. My brother used to really like the Smash Bros. Brawl version, which, while I like that version, I definitely prefer the original.
We haven't been really talking much, haven't we?
Nope. At least Mario himself has a bunch of cells in circulation. So does the rest of the Mario World cast. I mean, the main heroes of Mario World. Even Oogtar. Albeit all of his cells are from the same episode, A Little Learning.
Ron, did you miss me, Diddy? Maybe I did. Ron, I'm so glad to see you.
Nearly all of my parrot characters sound the exact same.
My cage! Mario ruined my cage!
Well, I did.
You promised me you'd give me back my cage!
Well, I did kinda. But don't worry, Luigi can fix it.
You better get me back my cage, or you'll be one sorry plumber!
Just what we need. A minstrel giant angry squawking giant ninja parrot.
I forgot what he said at the end.
Wait, just what we needed. A miserable squawking angry giant ninja parrot.
I know the Giant Land theme was playing at this scene, but this is a damn parrot. Ah!
There, fed and goat, ready to go!
Yeah, so did I. Gotcha Club Cutie. yeah. While things have been rather slow, while the bully Koopa hunt has been rather slow, I did get very, very close recently. There was a hip Koopa cell from the episode Recycled Koopa. The significance is that cell of hip was from a scene where Bully was supposed to be in it, but he was just out of frame. Yeah, I already got that. You know what movie deserves? You know what movie deserved all the attention? The Day That the Earth Blew Up. I actually watched that movie for myself, and it was really good. I know no one else was in the theater except for my mother and I, but it made the movie that much more special to us compared to whatever the hell happened with the Minecraft movie. People on TikTok with no brains. Oh wait, this is a Donkey Kong Country stream. I need to say this line. Surprise attack! Why didn't I know about this? Why did it take me this long to say that line? It's probably my favorite line from the Donkey Kong Country show. I used to say that all the time when I played Donkey Kong Country 1. Okay, you know what? Forget it. The K isn't worth it. It's just like the dragon coins from Super Mario World. They don't even go towards your 100% completion. I'd assume it did okay. Ah, thank you, Gino. Here's a fun fact, everyone. While I don't think I'm gonna be getting the Switch 2 when it releases, I am still excited for June for a Nintendo-related reason. The Mario people in the chat know. The Mario people in the chat know, but it is something between us. Yeah. Yeah, the dragon coins are part of the reason why I kind of prefer Mario World SNES, but it is ultimately like 60-40 because Advance 2 is still amazing. I don't intend on doing any Lunar Dragon runs for Super Mario World because streaming 96 Exit was already tiring enough. I really recommend Day the Earth Blew Up, Mario. At least if you want to support 2D animation. Which the last 2D animated film I can remember prior to Day the Earth Blew Up was Sponge Out of Water. And even then, that one was mainly marketed as a CGI movie. Although I did ultimately kind of prefer the 2D segments. Ah. I think after this level, I might call it a stream. Because this is a pretty tough one. Not to mention, it is long. Oh yeah, the Bob's Burgers movie. The only thing I remember about that was the fact that it released the same day as Pac-Man Museum Plus. Oh yeah, and the recent Top Gun movie as well. Yeah, that's pretty much all I know about the Bob's Burgers movie. And My Little Pony, however, I didn't care because that's a franchise I could really care less about. Sorry to everyone who is a fan of that franchise. I am not making the same mistake again. Finally. That's a bad idea. Yeah, all I really know is whatever the hell that Brony equivalent of DashCon was that Magic Much talked about. I've been binge watching. I wouldn't say binge watching, but I have been watching a lot of Magic Much recently. Yeah, the internet checkpoint's actual checkpoint. There's always that one bee. Here's a fun fact. Diddy Kong and Dixie Kong were originally going to be a duo fighter in Smash Brothers. But in the final game, they ended up just doing Diddy Kong. It would have been really fun. It would have been really fun playing as both Diddy and Dixie in Smash Bros. But if that were the case, then they would have probably been scrapped from Smash for 3DS. Because that's what happened with the Ice Climbers. Yeah, that Tom Preston video is probably my favorite. Though I also liked his Movie Bob video. Buy my book. Oh, and don't forget and then there's the legendary Tell Your Girls to Smile Kingdom Hearts 3 edition. At least I assume it's Kingdom Hearts 3 because it looks like that game. Put Buzz back the way he was, or else. birds ruining the internet checkpoint. I feel like the bird squawking sound in the DKC games was later reused in Banjo-Kazooie. But then again, it was a game also made by Rare, so it's inevitable. Oh, bye Yoshi Lover. Oh yeah, the Zelda Williams thing. God. He's also the guy who complained about Mario having an Italian accent instead of the Brooklyn one, as if he thought that the D cartoons were canon. Then again, Movie Bob complained about Mario no longer being from Brooklyn. I wonder what he thinks about Nintendo ditching the Koopalings as Bowser's kids. Because unlike the Mario and Brooklyn thing, that's something that actually gets on my nerves because the mere existence of the Koopalings was to be Bowser's kids. Okay, I got another hit that I just wasted.
Oh, don't worry. Her name isn't in this game's title anyways.
Really? No, Diddy!
Okay, I'm sorry. You know I didn't mean it like that, right?
Oh, I can't stay mad at you.
I think that was a different Dixie voice than before, but I don't care, I'm tired. It has nothing to do with the fact I can't do Dixie's voice. What, I can't be tired at 10 at night? There's your Family Guy funny moment. Okay, there's 4 Ds. Come on, no. Whenever I try to imitate that voice, I always sound like Bowser. Forget I want out of this. Yeah, I wonder how Brent sees that. Okay, I may be pulling a Brental floss here, but wait, one more try. It's my finest hour, it's now or never. That was a reference to his Fall Guys with Lyrics video. I actually played Fall Guys once. While the round 5 that I usually got was pretty easy, I could see why the game got popular, albeit I only got the game because it had Pac-Man costumes. Okay, maybe I should do the Diddy roll. Okay, now we can win the race. Just win the race. Just win. Just lose the race. Yeah, Mario, cut Diddy some slack. Cranky doesn't seem as big of a hero as you are, Mario. Literally, because, yeah, Cranky's video game heroes. He considers Yoshi a bigger hero than Link. And considers Sonic and Earthworm Jim as nobody's heroes. Dare I say, they're absolute zeros. Though I will say, Earthworm Jim definitely had the better cartoon than Cranky Kong did. I'm not talking the Super K Donkey Kong cartoon, I'm talking the Donkey Kong Country. Okay, I missed that. I really like this music. There we go.
It's my turn to get this one.
Okay. Okay, what's the last level for oh, Mudhole Marsh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a stream. Still can't believe I made it this far in Donkey Kong Country 2 on just one try. So yeah. Yeah, this has been the Donkey Kong Country 2 stream, and yeah. Yeah, no hopers. Yeah, and then there was Mario, who appeared in the Sonic Extreme commercial. I guess you could call it Super Mario Real Life. Okay, see ya, everyone.